The question that we've been asked is, can uLaw do check printing? And the answer is absolutely yes. To configure checks, you generally would go on to the settings panel under the accounting, and you would say what kind of check you want. The check position can be top, middle, or bottom, right? And I'll bring out an example of our check and how it should actually look like. Our checks are generally of this type. They could be a top check, a middle check, or a bottom check. Now make sure that the dimensions are correct. When it's a top check, make sure that you have about 3.5 inches below for the middle portion. This is where we put the first remittance, and we have another 4-inch for second. If it's a middle check, 3.5 on top and 4 in the bottom, and if it's a bottom check, it's 4 and 3.5. So make sure that these dimensions are properly maintained in the check before you order them. And once you do that and you ordered that, you go into uLaw, go into your settings account, and you say whether you have a top, middle, or bottom check. Once you do that, after that, when you go into accounts and you click on action, expense, office expense, or any place like that, when you say print a check, right, and you could put the amount, let's say $100, and you kind of submit it, what we will do is we will actually allow you to print a check, and you can say Rogers Cable, and you can hit the download button. Now you will see that you will get basically this is a top check, right? Because that's what I ordered. Now I'm going to just change it to a bottom check, right? I'll just make it a bottom check. Hit the save button. When I do that, you will now see that when I go to accounts, the print check. So when I do the print check and I hit the submit button, you'll now see it'll now generate basically a check with the bottom. Now if you look at the difference, okay, the remittance, there are two remittance, the top, the middle, and the bottom one. So basically you will tear it off here, you will keep that for yourself, and these two go to the client. Obviously, as you saw in the first example, you would actually see that it's the top one that you would, these two is what you would send, and the bottom is what you would tear. Once again, going back to our check screen, as you saw, make sure that when you order checks, you either order top, middle, or bottom. Make sure that you have a 3.5, a 4 for the top. Make sure these measurements are actually done before you order the check.